I've really enjoyed the singles that I've heard off of this album from Reliqa, but I've not heard the album yet. So today, I'll be checking out the full thing from start to finish. It's called Secrets of the Future. So thus far, I've heard Dying Light, Killstar, The Cold World, and Terminal. The rest will be brand new to me. So I'm very excited to check this out. And go!
Step into the center of the dying light. Claim it, make it rich, revitalize it till you're purified. Taking pretty pictures just to rip them up and close your mind. And it's such a waste to sit and hate when you got them on your side. Can you make the eyes roll back?
Lovely start. The kind of spoken word start. Interesting choice for an album. Bit of a welcome.
Step into the center of the dying light. Tell them you're the furthest thing from troubles. Or if they're just a type, they can live forever.
I love the rhythmic choices they have with the vocals. Slight hip-hop element. The harmony there. I haven't listened to the singles back a ton of times, so it feels fairly new to me still. I think I might have come to this when I first heard it, but the lead guitar is kind of fighting for space in the chorus. A little bit. Sort of competing melodies. It's interesting.
I step into the center of the dying light. Swallow up the power, keep coming back until the light is mine. I can make the rise from the back.
Lovely.
I can make him hurt like.
Going between a more basic riff to the like lead guitar part in the second half of each section. The double kicks. Amping it up. I like the song, but I just find that lead guitar part way too distracting. Because it keeps changing its rhythm. It's not like it's a layer that repeats and supports. I like the tempo of this. Just slow enough.
The center of the dying light. Got your fucking vision, just stay with it. Never let them see you cry. Soak up all the lessons that you claim and follow it down the pipe. Ain't it such a waste to hide your shame when it's just a matter of time until they make your eyes roll back.
Tidy. Okay, so I've not heard Cave before. Okay. The bass sounds great.
Start a conversation with the walls. The space between is shallow.
Lots of space in the vocals.
Face with all your faults. It's not
Between lines. Love it, the harmonies. There's a slight 12-foot ninja about this.
last of the sun you'll ever see. So lie with it. What a beautiful place to die, and this gon' be the place that you stay forever.
Is that a chorus? Left me hanging for a moment there. Love the grumbly bass. I love an offbeat hi-hat. Just locks in. Cyberpunky.
And did you miss it when you started to slip? How easy it could be to hold a lie between your lips like a reptile. Your veins cold as ice, feeling right as rain under it all in the cave you hide. Do you regret it? Now you've gone and just missed how easy it could be to hold a lie between your lips. Throw the balance of forget and forgive, cause this could be the place where you forget what it's like to live. You're spiraling. What a beautiful mess you've made. That you take for granted, the last of the sun you'll ever see. So alive.
It's a pretty consistent sonic vibe throughout this song. The depth of the guitars is quite consistent. The low rumble throughout, even in the chorus. Those are the vocals, they don't go like full tilt at any point. Kind of a chilled one. Yeah, pretty chilled second track. Sort of telling you, like, be patient, let us do our thing. We'll create the vibe. Alright, Killstar. This is a cool song. Just hinting at what's to come. I love a pinched harmonic. They're so hard to do. Drummer's doing his thing as well. Oh, nice.
Strike the match in a cold world, set a flame. Scratch whatever is
I love the range of dynamics in this. Guitar goes thin and comes back in. And the gaps in between the bass notes.
Stemming the plague with a smile. No artificial stimulation will detoxify the shame inside. Where the miracles go to die, and the lovers are filled with spite.
The choruses are pretty interesting to me. They're not catchy, really. The melodies meander.
It's excessive.
Oh.
There's more than 7 ways to
This song's got a big tempo change in it, hasn't it?
so ironic. How can
My brain thought it was going to happen there. It's coming.
Would you do it to yourself? Would you do it to the ones you love? Don't you cry for the
So funky.
The cold world forced you to see.
But yeah, like the chorus in Cave didn't really stand out. That could have been a verse if you wanted.
I bet you'd pay to watch some people bleed. Hands up.
So I only just noticed there, the guitar sound in there sounded like a glitch to hint at something's changing. That's kind of cool.
Sympathy's gone, you spent it. Make it once fun, but who ends it? Hands up. Give us something nice to dream about. Blanketed by a thick haze, we hallucinate. planet as our lungs give out. Falling stars making craters out of our homes. A billion with their hands out, one foot in the grave, forever casting stone. How does it feel to keep fighting as if you've earned it? If it's your hand that feeds, I'm sharp.
The bass is busy here. Harmonized lead guitar. But only in select moments, seemingly. Now we're back to the original feel.
'Cause there's a galaxy burned into your legacy forever. Did you do it to yourself? Did you neutralize the shame?
There's belting power there. It's used so sparingly by the vocalist. Love pitch harmonics. The way it bounces up and down in the pitch to it. It's fucking cool. Okay, the flower.
I have a problem with something I said. I pushed it too far.
Love the bit of bass.
As I became possessed. Lately I've been a stranger. Put so much on the line.
Again, pitch and harmonics at whim.
So I can rectify the night. I wish I could get under my skin and plant a flower.
Okay.
Let it grow into a garden, so the beauty that you need. I've watched my pride begin to sour.
This feels like a chorus.
Can't bear to watch you leave.
None of the melodies repeat.
With a seed.
It's just a long, unique melody throughout.
I thought I was on my way, but the villain in my throat had much more to say. How do I let it out? How do I let it out? How do I sever the vines from
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
phrase from under this brewing storm cloud? How do I let it
The
out?
rap in here works so well.
I'm on my knees and tangled amongst the reeds. Tighter and tighter, I'm losing the fight to breathe. If I could harvest all my best parts for you, discarding the rest would be the least that I could do. Get under my skin and plant a flower.
Incidental snares creeping in there. That lead guitar is up there. Busy as. Hanging on, slowing down. Oh.
Dreaming of sunlight, condemned to the dirt. Washing my hands of the sins I have taught and those you learned.
Bit of poetry.
Taking some time underground now to salvage the petals I burned. If poison to me is salvation to you, then I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Now watch me.
Jesus. Fall like. Okay. They were losing me there with the spoken word poem stuff, but then they rhythmically brought it back in. It's cool. Quite a different tone here. That bass is fantastic. Slight bridge cable. Which reminds me of The Perfect Circle a little. The melodic choices for the vocals make me really think of 12 Foot Ninja quite a bit. Interesting note choice. Yeah. Okay. Wasn't expecting punches from that intro.
The secrets of the future come to me. I hear them in the walls, I hear them in your speech. 'Cause to see ahead,
Delay on the vocals there for interesting effect. Really interesting note choices in their melodies. Nice. Ah, it's gorgeous. It's an unusual synth sound that went for there. Interesting vibration to it. Oh. Long pause there. I was expecting something quite different. Ah, bass. Yeah. Oh, that was almost a straight feel with the placement of that cymbal. It's cool. Everything else is kind of swung in this. It's swung, but 6/8, right? Everything's crescendoing up with vocal layers and harmonies. That lead guitar just developing on. Way up there. Revisiting that punchy bit. Interesting track, that. Right, so I have heard this one before. I wonder if I remember it. I listen to so much music. This might be the one I said was solid on first listen. Maybe it grows, though. Bit of a dance style to it. Which after Sariah is a very different feel.
Just like the air before the storm, the pressure shifts to make way for the rain, and how it falls, a cleanse on fire.
This reminds me of North Lane, this one.
Still waiting for a sign that
Sounds they're going for.
if I could make some sense of this, the push and pull, defenses at their strongest, even when my heart is full. Let this chapter come to a close before the clouds return, and I'm too comfortable to ever come back home.
Oh, that subtle little drum and bass beat. It's pacey, it's got energy in the music, but I think it's the vocal delivery that gives it that slightly chilled overall feel. Something in the delivery of it. It's kind of like she could be doing this sat down. There isn't that level of punch. Everything is quite thoughtfully considered. Loving the snare work here. The ride cymbal, a couple doubles in there. So interested in the vocal delivery because it might have been full of energy in the recording. Maybe it's just the character of it. This is very chill. The music is ejecting energy, but it's a very calm voice. Very pleasant. I got that synth flare. Got a billion notes. Maybe it's the way the voice is mixed. It's kind of within, deep within it. So it's not arching above. Can't get my head around it. Keep yourself awake. ASMR stuff here.
Why is it looking at me? Why is it looking at me like that?
It's cool.
As a company now is looking on me, it's like that. Get under my skin, build a wall to hide behind. Turn me up, turning my water into wine.
Jungly drums.
Don't you like my new design? But it's asleep, so I can't hide. If I could only get a second to myself.
The whisper vocals be hard to cut through live speakers. They might have to backing track that a little. Or just change the delivery, maybe? This is cool. Just a kick drum. Now the snare. Oh! This is fucking great. And that bass.
I'm locked up, full of doubt, trying to figure out how to haunt somebody in the same way they freak me out.
Nice.
I'm a fraud, I'm afraid I'll be paralyzed forever. Keep repeating what I say.
Oh.
Light inside's not hitting the same, cause it's being corrupted by another. I got a problem, it's nothing like I'm told, motherfucker. If I'm gonna feel alive, I'm gonna feel it alone.
Yeah! This is a dope track. This is maybe the best song on the record so far. It's got everything. Bit more intensity from the vocals. Ah, the offbeat hi-hats, yes, please. Chuggy guitars in this bit. It's a very sampley snare they've gone for this one. Now, where does it take us? Tempo's still there. Percussion. We're now on the toms. Cool. The harmonies. We're building. Lovely little space. Right. Yeah, that snare sample is very electronic. Ooh. This is how we end it? How unusual. My favorite song so far, I think. That was fucking cool. Crossfire.
Sun goes black. With every rise and fall, I understand me a little more. Narrowed eyes for the attack. Letting my blood slow down before we begin the war. Premeditate with me.
Gorgeous.
Around the fight until paths lead to me. Take another
You got that expanding EDM style editing in the volume.
If I asked you for your shelter, would you let the earth flood? Bring your terror down like rain until you fear what you've become. Singing out while their voices drown away. If it's me and you against it all, then baby, I am here to stay.
Oh, God. This is beautiful.
We're pulling on the arrow, keeping steady for it drives into my chest, staring deep into the archer's eyes with harrowing last breaths. I'm pouring all my energy to a final soul soliloquy. I love the way you balance me. We're face to face till death. Star-crossed, caught in the crossfire.
I love what they've done with the bass. It's fantastic on this record.
If I asked you for your shelter, would you let the earth flood? Bring your terror down like rain until you fear what you've become. Singing voices round away.
Some beautiful melodies that just pierce through occasionally. Through the more chilled moments. Very good guitarist in this band, I'd say. There's a precision to the execution. Bloody hell. Still going. I imagine it stood at the top of a sand dune. Alrighty. That was pleasant.
It wasn't so easy to accept.
The bass. It's dancing around with the kick drums doing. This is great. Love the dance elements.
In meditation, I would love.
There's an interesting sound added to that kick drum.
Breaking my own code, pushing my limits till I
No, it's not on the kick drum, but mostly matches. Like a synth. It's gone now.
All the souls that I spent on defense could never be paid back.
There's delicate, like, chimes. Like a xylophone. They're very thoughtful about the layers. Nice. Fuck. Busy?
I was told to get out of my head. Release my reservation.
Lovely bit of riffage backing this up.
How do I get there if I don't wanna make it real? I wanna feel the hate get physical, but I don't trust the way it feels. All I physical.
Yep. That was nice. They so rarely repeat melodies in the choruses. It's a unique take on things. This is a cool moment. Aha, that's nice. It's a very kind of Eastern influence musically at times. That synth part? Or is it a guitar with effects? Can't tell.
Sedate me before I ever get cynical, 'cause I wanna feel the hate get physical. Sedate me before I ever get cynical, 'cause I wanna feel the hate get physical.
This part of that chorus melody is great. That's kind of, it's got a catchiness to it.
Sing-alongable.
Alrighty. Next up. Sounds like indie, grungy sound. Oh yeah. This is promising.
Same scene, same sky as every other constellation.
This is very pretty.
Forgetting a world in color. Two steps apart, so close yet so far. Misplaced, looking for cover.
I'm loving those guitar chords.
Each other, it should be clear by now. It's very little to cry about.
This is gorgeous.
So close, so far. Are we through the hardest part? It's more than I can take to have missed the start. Guess I'll meet you on the next part.
Really interesting melody choices.
Know the way we know how. Living on
Really jumps around.
looking out. Luck is on our side. But if the distance grows and we're forever left below, who draws the line? Two more steps apart might as well be a mile. Just
Really enjoying the harmonies.
I don't wanna be right.
Subtle vocals in the background. There's some backing vocals. There's O's. And again. No! They didn't come back.
Where am I lately? This mountainside I'm scaling. Is it self-destruction or preservation to chase what I'm chasing? Leave the question.
I love the lead guitar that came in there.
It's unnecessary.
That's really elevated it.
Eyes on tomorrow. Luck is on our side. But if the distance grows and we're forever left below, who draws the line? Two more steps apart might as well be a mile. Just
Really wonderful melodic choices at times.
be right.
So sometimes they're so unusual, it just catches me off guard a bit. A cross stick? Why not? Enjoying the piano here. Emotive lead guitar enters. The snare sounds pretty brutal in this section.
It's more than I can take to see where you are. Guess I'll need you on the next
Gorgeous harmony. Wonderful choices there.
window, the way we know how.
Oof.
Living on the inside, looking
vocals on the left hand, and then an additional line comes in the right. That was a very pretty song. Okay. A spark.
A spark. What is a spark? How many times will that kind of a feeling come shimmering past the kind I regard with such conviction that it could shift my whole path? Trace my trajectory into the dark, place blind trust into healed scars. They come, they go, like the waves in deep space flow. Sometimes the nights are for most are lying there knowing a spark went cold, pushed away love to a place unknown, bartered and sold all of my own. No
Definitely a
voice to
poet
guide me, no heart to make whole.
within her. But I enjoyed the rhythmic delivery of it.
Stars cross and meet for a moment. Fleeting points of symmetry.
These little squeaks of synth electronics there.
Everything I need could be right here.
And that piano sound has been cooked in an interesting way with effects.
Let me off, 'cause I couldn't stop the clock. Stars cross and meet for a moment. Fleeting points of symmetry. No time to say goodbye before we find we've lost each other to the turning of the years. Everything I need could be
We're repeating a melody.
Slow the seasons.
How rare.
Trust me to walk away, and I'll rue the day forever 'cause I couldn't stop the clock.
Wow. Oh! They pulled another gear.
I wanna wake up to the sun in my window, taste the cold bitter winter's rain. I wanna keep learning the things that move me. I wanna feel pleasure, I wanna feel pain. I wanna be feminine and be masculine and be motivated and calm. I wanna build up an identity around how I feel in your arms. But if I'm chasing butterflies, then uncertainty is the choice. These rights and
Reminded me of,
that I seek get lost to all of this noise. Don't
oh,
let me
what's it
lose
called?
sight of the fact that I'm never stopping this clock. If a spark's
Like
enough to
by
restructure
Margaret
me,
Johanna bars?
imagine all that it costs.
that Crowbot?
Stars crossing me for a moment.
The vocal rhythms delivery.
No time to say goodbye before we find we've lost each other to the turning of the years. Everything I need could be right
Interesting chord choice there. Man.
If I had the hindsight to know I made the right move, maybe I would be gentler and less cruel. I want to look back in 10 years and feel sincerely that this was a risk worth taking and I have nothing else left to prove. I wish I could make promises and speak certainties and be true, but truth be told, I'm terrified that this path could take me from you. With tunnel vision, I'll sacrifice my heart to find the power that comes with fear, just like the light in a spark.
Jesus, the guitar is here. Slow it. Okay. That was pretty cool. All right, upside down to finish. Okay. It's almost like an Iron Maiden drum composition. Oh yeah. Again, this reminds me of 12 Ninja as well. Something about a combination of the funkiness and the groove with the melodic choices vocally. It's definitely within the same world, sonically. In my opinion. Backing vocals creating chords with ahs. Those toms, man. The effects of the percussion here. Sort of like tempered down reverb max.
When a floor turns into a fold, turns into a lie, I feel the lonely people turn to me and bear their true smiles. All I want is to trust myself, never altered by opposing forces. In a dream I never needed any help but defiance.
I love that addition. The vocal layer.
Close the door. No longer recognize the place I knew. To see is powerful, to look away is more than defiance. Hurt me more than any fortune.
Shred. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I think I'm done. I'm allergic to guitar solos. How do we round this off? 20 seconds. We pinch it tightly. We ring out. Lovely. Oh yeah. Sure. Well, okay. That was Secrets of the Future by Reliqa. Well, it's an impressive piece of work. The musicianship is great. I mean, in particular, the guitarist is phenomenal. If I'm looking at the track listing here, I mean, maybe it's because I suspect a lot of the songs are growers because the melodies don't really repeat within the same chorus block, for example, except for, what was it, A Spark or Two Steps Apart? One of them, it did. The two halves of the chorus repeated melodically, which is great. I mean, that makes it more memorable. So if it's very unique melodies, where they basically don't repeat the patterns throughout the entire chorus, it's going to be hard to kind of get into anchoring yourself in the for my own taste, let's say, that lends itself to songs being growers, because the more you hear it, the more familiar you get with the melody, the more you expect the notes that are coming, and it's satisfying when they're delivered. I think that's why choruses that are catchy are the ones that tend to repeat themselves a lot for that element. So I tend to like that, as in catchiness, melodies repeated in choruses with variation. But what's interesting about these songs is that there's so little of that. Every song, pretty much. Obviously, there's some that repeat, right? Like Killstar is a very solid repeating chorus, as I recall. The songs themselves are such journeys that on first listen, you never know quite what's coming. And that's a really interesting and unique experience. But it's hard to kind of look back at it and go, what really stood out? Because the whole album was an ongoing journey. There's a consistency in sound throughout most of that, I'd say. But it kind of, you could see it as one long song with just different gears and things here and there. So like standout songs, I thought Keep Yourself Awake for me was maybe my favorite on the record. Even possibly including the singles I'd already heard. That had a bounciness and a rhythmic interest and some energy injection vocally at times, which I think is kind of their peak moments, right? If I'm looking at vocals, they have really unique choices of melodies. Makes me think of people like Chino from Deftones. The melodic choices they make are like, really? But over time, as those grow and you get used to them, those can be phenomenal. And it may be the case with this, right? So maybe the more one hears this record, the more one likes it, I would say. But on first go, it's really interesting, it's innovative and unique, and that's to be applauded. I love especially the moments when they will amp up some angstiness with a little bit of a distortion and an aggressiveness to the voice, or moments where everything cuts out and they have some kind of powerful one-line or two-word delivery. Those really punch. Some of the rhythmic hip-hop rappy elements I dig. The more poetic poetry reading sort of style doesn't really speak to me, but that's my own thing, my own little aesthetic hang-up. But the chorus is generally in the delivery, and in a lot of the delivery, it feels kind of subdued. Like they could be sat down just singing to you almost conversationally. They rarely will use the like high intensity, belting, powerful moments. And when they do, I really love it. So either this is a sonic choice that really you dig and it speaks to you, and then you would love this record, I think. But I feel there's a lacking of full force energy, even though I'm sure in the recording studio, when they're actually laying down the vocals for some of the moments, the choruses, they're probably giving it plenty of power. But for whatever reason, either the way it's mixed or maybe it's the range of their voice is a kind of a medium to deepness. These are not technical terms. It's not kind of high. It's not low. It's sort of in the middle of the mix, and I think that maybe doesn't have the effect for me of it adding a powerful layer on top. It's more an additional layer within. I think that's probably what it is. So it makes the whole sound for me feel like it's different parts of the musicianship and the vocals coming to prominence here and there, but very slowly and gradually. So it's not massive dynamic range for the most part. those come in the song structural choices, or choices when, instrumentation comes in and out, or some of the riffage when there's gaps and things in there. Or there's some spacious moments in some of the songs as well. But Keep Yourself Awake for me has everything in it that I personally dig. Also, Dying Light and Killstar, I know I heard them before, but I dug those. Terminal, I still would say it's probably solid. Keep Yourself Awake, I found it to be delicious. There's some other songs in there I thought were gorgeous. Like Physical, I thought was great, the way that developed. A Spark as well, I love the development of that. And yeah, the rest were good. Like, it's good. There's a familiarity between a lot of them for me. It's a really interesting piece of music overall. Creative, innovative, certainly in terms of the melodies. In terms of rating it, I think there's definitely moments of delicious in there that I think are fantastic. I think their best is ahead of them, personally. I think they're experimenting. They're trying to find the edges of what they're capable of, what works. And I think more risks in future will bring some really interesting, fucking amazing music. Because there's moments of gold in this, especially in Keep Yourself Awake. And I'd love to see more of that. And Killstar as well. I think those are probably my ones that really, really stand out. Personally, my own personal take. So overall, I think it's a solid album. I think, but that's part of this, I think, is aesthetic taste. If you like this sound overall, the kind of Eastern influence in the melodies and the rest, then you're going to dig this. And it's kind of progressive and interesting. I personally would love for it to be more catchy with the choruses, because they have that at times. When they do that, I think it really works fantastically well. And maybe take some more risks with the level of dynamics within the songs. Because not that they didn't at all, but the moments where they do, I think are the best. I think those experimental, unusual, jarring gear changes are what make Reliqa stand out differently. Otherwise, I think it's very easy for their sound to get lost in the landscape of modern metalcore and the rest. So lean into the experimental bits and pieces, and there's gold in them hills. Some of the rhythmic choices are fucking great. The drummer was phenomenal. Really enjoyed what they were doing. And yeah, it's a very well put together album. It's absolutely solid. Enjoyed it. And I'm really looking forward to putting this on a loop and getting more familiar with all the songs, because I really think the way they write lends itself to be growers of songs. Because of what I said before, the lack of repeating melodies, I think that's a key ingredient there. So who knows? Maybe as I listen to this more, that rating's going to bump up. But right now, it's a solid record from Reliqa with moments of greatness and other moments that are a little bit samey, I think, between the songs here and there. And the poetry stuff, it's just not my vibe. You know? So when they get the balance in a more intense kind of delivery, I'm all for it, man. And there's some absolute greatness in there. Secrets of the Future. Solid fucking album.